Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. We're going to get right into your reading. We're going to start by pulling some runic tarot cards just to get a theme for your reading. And then we'll jump into a 10-card tarot spread where I'll pull all 10 cards first and then we'll start talking about the reading. So I hope you're having a beautiful week. Thank you so much for being patient with me here. I'm going to do 2 videos today, so you guys can have some extra content to enjoy. So your first message today is the symbol ing, I-N-G. It's ruled by Pisces and Aquarius, and it talks about life, seed, and family. So this is what the card looks like. So we're talking about family, probably, or a seed of intention, something that you want to bring to life. We also have Lugsanada, which is a season. Lugnasada, I think it's pronounced. Sorry for the pronunciation, everybody. This is one of the minor arcana, where the first card was a major arcana, like one of the 25 runes. This one is a season, and it represents October 3rd week. So the 3rd week of October. And it's all about freedom. Beautiful card, eh? This person's flying on top of a bird. Looks like it's the very wind itself flying on top of the bird. Freedom. And the bird is carrying a piece of holly in its mouth, so it must be a dove. And so that symbolizes peace and freedom. And then the third card today is also another major arcana, Feo, which talks about wealth and cattle. So family, wealth, and freedom. Those are some big themes. We have investment underneath the bottom of the deck. So we're going to use the This Might Hurt Tarot deck today. This is what the box looks like. It's by Liminal. Isabel Rotman is the artist. Liminal is the publishing company. Okay, let's grab some cards for Pisces. We have the Chariot and the Emperor underneath the bottom of the deck. Both powerhouse energies. One of them talks more about stability and groundedness, where the other one talks about determination and movement. So the first 2 cards you've got are the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups. We also have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Star. Very beautiful. Representing you is the Four of Pentacles today. I also see you in the Queen of Cups energy, Pisces. We have the Two of Cups and Justice here as well, reversed. And the last card, the outcome, is the King of Wands. Okay. I feel like we're talking about the future of a family here. And trying to protect a family, trying to protect a community that's facing hardships and perhaps health hardships or financial hardship. It feels like 2 people within a family are coming together and putting differences aside. And there's some big differences there. But there's hope, there's a common ground. There is a healing actually happening here. I don't think you trust this person. Or if it's not you and another person coming together, it could be two other people in your family coming together, family or friends. Um, and this has been slowly coming around, slowly opening up to the idea that it might be safe and, if not even more beneficial, to work together. And one person in this dynamic is really holding on tightly to something. The other person in this dynamic is mistrustful, like not trusting that person because of how tightly they're holding on to it. And there might be some inequality between the two people. I don't know what the future brings between these two people, except for the fact that for the time being, in order for both people to have the freedom that they want and to also benefit the whole family, or to benefit the two of them, you and this person, could have to do with money. Ultimately, there's a coming together and figuring things out. Coming together and figuring things out. I don't feel like you have much confidence in this, Pisces. I feel like you have been overly empathetic and understanding in this situation. I feel like you've had to be. You know what you're capable of, what this person's capable of. You've been studying this situation. You've been enduring this situation. I don't even think it's equal either. I feel like it's a little bit one-sided. Even though the two of you have to accept responsibility for whatever this situation is between the two of you, I don't feel like Pisces is 50-50 blame, if there's any blame at all in this situation. But I don't think that it's about that. I think it's more so about finding a common ground so that you can move forward. Move forward with confidence, move forward with stability. And I feel like if you had more control in this situation, you would have taken the lead days, weeks, months, years ago. But you had to be in a more passive role. This person who's been holding on tightly to whatever it is they were holding on to has to step up and take the lead. That could be you, Pisces, but I'm picking it up as the other person. I think there's at least a conversation about this. Possibly a contract gets drawn up. And this possible contract might further highlight or emphasize what the other person needs and wants more than what you need and want. But there is some type of harmony that can come from this. I don't think you're losing anything because of this. There's more to be gained, even though it might not feel equal. Okay. So I'm going to remember those two things for the title of this video. There's more to be gained, even though you might not be equal. And there's a possible contract coming out of this. An agreement, at least, if it's not a written contract. Now, if we look at the individual card pairings, we have the Nine of Wands and the Star reversed. The Star reversed is a card that I'm picking up on as like wasteful today. That there's been time wasted between you and this person. There's been relationships that have wasted away because of the dynamic between you and this person. There's been stagnancy. There's a need for cleansing. And next to the Four of Pentacles, it's like you've had to put up with someone's stubbornness, you know? And with the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, you've been overly emotionally open to this. Like, you were very understanding of this person's stubborn streak. There's not much you could do about it, is what I'm hearing. With the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups reversed, this is a relationship within the family that we're talking about. With the Four of Swords and the Justice reversed, this is coming to terms, some type of truce, some type of temporary resolution that, next to the Two of Cups and the Justice reversed, could be a written contract. Could be someone saying they'll do something in a different way and you have to trust them. Be better off if you did get it written down, Pisces. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands reversed, this has been so slow. This whole process has been so slow. And you haven't been able to even relax since this all began fully. You've been on alert. And with the King of Wands being reversed, I'm not going to lie, Pisces, I don't think you're going to feel like you can fully relax with whatever this agreement is. But over time, you'll see that there's benefit to this, because there's a healing that happens between you and this person. At some point, the trust was broken both ways between you and this person. And by healing that trust, there's more flexibility, there's more understanding, there's more equality. And this is the first step into healing that trust. So this ultimately sets you free. This opens up opportunities for you. It can have to do with money, and definitely has to do with family. And during this situation, during this encounter, this conversation, whatever it is, it's important for you to write down ahead of time what you want to say and what you don't want to say. Even if you want to say those things that you don't want to say, what's the best thing that you can say in this conversation that's going to get you this level of peace and freedom? Because some things you might have to say, some things you might want to say, will really only get in the way of this freedom being attained. You might have to filter some things. I like to talk about being able to say to my clients that I read tarot cards for, I want to say most times, speak your truth. Clear that throat chakra. But the Queen of Swords isn't always about speaking truth bluntly and fully. Sometimes it's about being tactful. And with the Queen of Cups, conservative and emotionally understanding. Very sensitive. And that is something that you're going to have to approach the situation with, is sensitivity. All right. That's what I've got for your reading, Pisces. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.